Joseph Emidy was a violinist and composer who, by the end of his life in 1835, was Britain's first black composer and the best musician in Cornwall. He's part of the history of Cornwall in the UK, but he's mostly been forgotten, and we want more people to know about this man and his extraordinary life.
He was born in Guinea in 1775, but then was kidnapped by the Portuguese and sold into slavery at the age of 12. He was then taken across the sea to Brazil, where he worked on the plantations. Somewhere along the line, he learned the violin, and he was really great at it, and so brilliant that he was freed and taken to Lisbon. He then became the second violin in the Lisbon Opera, the lead second violin.
However, after a few years, a British admiral took a liking to Emidy's violin playing, so he ordered some of his crew to press gang Emidy, and they kind of kidnapped him and took him onto a ship. So for 4 years, Emidy was the ship's fiddler, and he wasn't allowed to go to shore at all in case someone else stole him or he escaped.
Eventually, the Admiral let him off the ship near Cornwall, and Emidy stayed there. He became the leader of the Truro Philharmonic, playing the violin and writing loads of music. He tried to take his music to London, but London society just wouldn't accept him because he was black. And unfortunately, there are now no surviving copies of any of Emidy's music at all. If he had been white, it's very likely we would still be playing it to this day.
We decided that more people need to know about Emidy. He was undoubtedly one of Cornwall's greatest ever musicians. His life was so full of pain and suffering, but music can be such a great coping mechanism, and it would have helped him to endure all of these atrocities. This piece is inspired by the places that Emidy lived during his life. And it doesn't sound anything like the music that he himself would have written, but we wanted to evoke the spirit and the strength of a man who was so clearly extraordinary, and to tell his story to